Yo, what is going on, guys? Flashverse here, and welcome back to another video on The Flash Season 6. And finally, we've got some new stuff released for The Flash. It's been so long since we've got something released. And today we have some promo photos released for The Flash Season 6, Episode 16, titled So Long and Good Night. And I have great news for you guys, and that is that this episode, The Flash Season 6, Episode 16, is going to be released next week. Thank God. It's been so long since we've had a Flash episode due to what's going on, but finally we have a new Flash episode coming. And yeah, before I go over these promo photos, you guys don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel so you are aware of more Arrowverse content coming your way. Now for these promo photos, I'm just going to go over the order that they're in on my screen. Like, I'm not going to go over the original order because I have no idea what it is either way. So I'm just going to follow through the pictures on my screen. First off, we can see that we have Sue Dearborn returning for this episode, and she's talking to Ralph. Now, we know in the synopsis that Ralph would indeed run into Sue Dearborn, and so that is what we're getting. Now, I love the chemistry between these two characters, so it's good to see them appearing again. Now, obviously, Ralph is a series regular, so he would appear, but, it's good to see Sue at least. Now, it doesn't look like that they're in McCulloch Tech, but it's very hard to tell where they are exactly. But it's probably got to do with something, black hole related, as we can infer from the diamond that Sue retrieved from episode 12. It's got to do something related to that. So they're probably, doing some black hole stuff. But we do then get this other shot at the two, and they're sitting on a chair. Now, from what they're doing, it's obvious that they are, undercover, or they could be undercover. As from the angle the photo is taken, you would expect someone to be sitting in front of them as well. So it looks like that they're undercover, and they would probably be talking to Joseph Carver if there is anyone sitting over there. If not, then it's obviously just those two talking and okay, don't ditch me again, maybe something like that. But if there is someone over there, I would say it's Joseph Carver, because if Black Hole is the main villain for this season, we need more Joseph Carver appearing in these Flash episodes. So let's just say it's Joseph Carver. We don't know. But we do get another angle at, Sue Dearborn again, and she's talking to Ralph, obviously. And we then see Ralph entering the office, so this would be the first encounter that Ralph and Sue would both have after episode 12. Now the next shot is, the next few shots are very interesting stuff. But first off, we get this look on Ragdoll. Now we know that he will be hired by Black Hole to kill Joe due to him investigating Carver. But I hope his character improves, because he sucked in season 5. Now we do also see Cecile get captured as well. Now this is so Ragdoll could lure Joe to come to this area, so he could obviously finish off the contract Black Hole gave him. But obviously we do see Joe save Cecile, and we do see a bomb strapped on the chair as well, and it's ticking. And would they call Barry for help? I don't know, because Barry has very limited speed, and well, in this case it would be an emergency, so I guess that they could call Barry for help. But we do see Barry in other shots in this area as well, so you would assume that they call Barry for help. But we then have Cecile and Joe again, and this is just when Cecile gets rescued by Joe. Now these next few shots are very confusing, but we get this shot and we see Joe sit on the chair that Iris was strapped on, and this is very interesting and confusing in the same time. But we see Barry look at Joe as well. Now this is probably a plan so Joe could have his hands on Carver, and it could probably be some sort of trap for Black Hole, who knows. But obviously we know that Barry's speed is limited, and will probably get powerless by the end of this episode, which I am predicting. So I'm interested to see what will go down. But if I have to like predict, like Joe sitting on the chair, I think that will link to the bullet scene that we saw in the trailer, where Joe gets hit with a bullet. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm assuming at least. And we do get this other shot with Joe and his gun, and he's in the outer area of where Cecile is captured, and this is Joe probably like searching for Cecile wherever they're in. Now we do have an awesome shot of Barry's flash suits, and yeah, it just looks really cool. And Barry is obviously in the same area that both Cecile and Joe are at. As we can assume, like this shot where Barry's on the ground and it looks like he's getting up, this could be when he fails to like catch the bullet, maybe, or maybe he like catches it like just in time and is powerless at that point. But we do have the shot of Barry and Mirror Iris, and they are arguing. Now, someone, I can't remember who exactly, but someone did say that Barry and Mirror Iris will have an argument which affects their marriage. But we do see Barry, wearing gloves and like he's building stuff, as we could see on the left. And it's probably something where Barry's like in progress in building the new Speedforce or something. We don't know. But we know that Mirror Iris is trying to like drain all of Barry's speed, as that's what Eva ordered Mirror Iris to do in the trailer. So I am very interested to see if Mirror Iris will do something that will lead to Barry then being suspicious about Mirror Iris. Who knows? But we do see another shot of Barry making the new Speedforce, which I predicted. And we do then have Barry and Joe look into like a phone, and this is probably when Joe tells Barry that there is something wrong with Iris. Or it could be Barry who does it. He could like go up to Joe and go like, hey, there's something wrong with Iris, did you notice? And then those both become suspicious, but Joe does look suspicious when he's just looking at this. So we are nearing the end of this Mirror Iris story, and she's gonna be exposed soon, we know that. And it's gonna lead to some tragic consequences, as Eric Wallace did say as well, and I just can't wait for it. And we do have another different shot of Mirror Iris and Barry, and it looks like another argument will take place. Now in the trailer as well, we do have another argument with Mirror Iris and Barry, so that's 3 arguments in one episode. So yeah, some crazy West Island stuff will be going down in this episode. But yeah, we do see Joe over there as well, and so this could be when Barry and Joe know for sure that this Mirror Iris isn't their Iris. And yeah, that is pretty much it for these promo photos, and we will have some Flash episodes for the next 3 weeks, I'm guessing, and then we will have Stargirl taking the Flash's time slot, and hopefully the Flash will manage to wrap up their season. And for this episode, we're gonna have a lot of storylines. We're gonna have the Eva McCulloch storyline, obviously, where Iris becomes suspicious of Eva. We're gonna have the Mirror Iris and Barry story. We're gonna have the Cecile and Joe, and we're obviously gonna have Sue and Ruff. So some crazy stuff should be going down in this episode. But yeah, as I said, this is pretty much it for this video, guys. If you guys have enjoyed the video, please give a like and subscribe. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys think of all of this, and I will see you guys in my next video.